So there I was, at this black tie event at the Smithsonian, where I'd agreed to be a surprise performer. I was supposed to push back my chair from the table, a rope was going to drop in from the ceiling, and I was going to climb it and do my act. The stage manager comes by, and she gives me the signal to go, and my heart is just pounding. I'm asking myself why I do this for a living. So my name is Terry Crane, and I'm a circus artist. I live circus on a daily basis. My next show call is in about 4 hours across the street, right over there, at Teatro Zinzani. And my own circus company, the Acrobatic Conundrum, is celebrating our 3rd birthday party in a week. We're having a party, and you should all come. And so I live circus on a daily basis, but it hasn't always been this way. I was once an ordinary college student in environmental science. Yeah, it's true. And it turns out that circus is a fairly risky, difficult, and financially improbable, at best, career. And so I thought I'd share with all of you why I've dedicated myself to this lifestyle. And I confess, it's because I've got issues. First of all, I love attention. I need it. Being here right now in front of all of you feels really good. Can you all see me in the back there? Yeah, okay, good. All right. I love a captive audience. And when I pitch myself towards the ground on my rope and stop just short, that's a story you can't look away from. I find that circus gives me the opportunity to be seen as a fragile and fallible human being, but also capable of acting courageously. Secondly, I cannot stop daydreaming. When I was a kid, sitting still and listening, i.e. what all of you are doing right now, was something that was beyond me. In school, I got really good at pretending to pay attention while I was mentally climbing the rafters, swinging from the ceiling, and doing all kinds of acrobatics in my head. So circus has captured my imagination, even though I've never been able to kick my daydreaming habit. And it challenges me to dream as big as I can. Lastly, this is a little embarrassing for me to admit, but I fall in love constantly. And circus has, I've literally fallen in love with circus. I fell in love with a rope performer, and I fell in love with a trapeze teacher, and I fell in love with circus artists, and I fell in love with circus companies, and I fell in love with this art form. I fell in love with the idea of collaboration. For me, circus is a symbol of cooperation, and how together we can be greater than the sum of our parts. So there you have it. I do circus because I'm an attention addict, a chronic daydreamer, and a hopeless romantic. Those are my flaws, but that's why I've stuck with it, and that's they've been the keys to my success, too. I mean, I think so. You know, now that I've said that here in front of all of you, I feel like maybe I've just gotten this out of my system, and I could just do some work on myself so I wouldn't have these needs, maybe some meditation or medication for this daydreaming thing. And the truth is that as a college-educated, private-schooled person, I could really do something more normal with my life. And training is hard and time-consuming and lonely, but then working with other people is annoying, and I still get rope burns all over my body, like in the most inconvenient places, like in between my toes and behind my ears and in my armpits, and there's still this moment every time, right before I go on stage, when I'm like, why? Why do I do this for a living? Okay, I'm out.